the Malt Liquor Project. Icehouse Edge, high gravity malt liquor, lager, beer, extra strong beer, whatever you want to call it. What is malt liquor? Extra strong beer in the United States. In other countries like England and Canada, they know it's just really powerful beer. Okay, introduced in 2012, 8% alcohol. I bought this at Mathern Supermarket in LaPlace, Louisiana. It was $2.79 for a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans. Maybe it comes in bottles. I've never seen it in bottles. I've only seen it in various sized cans. It says on the side, lager. Well, that's what it is. I had it in the freezer. You want to have this as cold as possible on this side of freezing. You want to have it 33 degrees or 32 getting into freezing. It'll take hours, I think. So let's check it out. Always did like the Icehouse, which was introduced in 1993. Now, Icehouse is an ice beer, which is sort of another way of making a malt liquor. It's using the ice brew process to make extra strong beer, whereas malt liquor they don't use the ice process, they just add a lot of sugars and extra barley and get it really high alcohol. Okay, as you would expect, super thick white head, a clear, pretty deep golden color. I'm sick with a cold, my nose is running, but hey, what better way to treat a cold than with a high gravity malt liquor medicine. All right. Mainly you're just getting an icy aroma, like really cold, malty beer. Some of the grains are starting to show up as it warms a little bit. I think this is going to help me feel better. All this humidity is what makes you sick, but I haven't had a cold in over 2 years, so oh well, going 2 years and many months before having a cold, that's not too bad. And this one isn't making me feel too bad, but it's irritating. Anyhow, the drinking must go on. I mean to say, the study of alcohol, the study of beer and wine must go on. It's sweet, it's grainy, it's rich, but it's not harsh. I've watched some other videos where people said Icehouse Edge was harsh. I don't see that. Now, there's only 111 reviews on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate saying poor, bros haven't done it. Rate Beer saying 3 out of 100. No surprise there, 3 out of 100. One of the worst beers on the planet. Let's see. My cold's going away a little bit already. It's rich, it's grainy, it's very, well, what do you say? It's a beer that tastes like beer. You know, it's a strong tasting beer. It's made to compete with little items like Hurricane, High Gravity, which was introduced in the mid-2000s. This is 8.1. We don't get the 6% around here. We only get the 8.1 Hurricane High Gravity. Made to compete with this beer, sold in this full metal jacket. Okay, and probably more likely it's made to compete with Natty Daddy. 8% alcohol, the strongest of the natural light, natural ice, natural line. And natural beer has been out since 1977, by the way. Not that that's relevant to this, but Natty Daddy came out in 2011. There you go. Okay, so on with the project. I'm about to eat lunch, and this is going to go very well with lunch. I think this beer would especially go well with spicy, spicy, spicy food. And I'm going to try, and I've never tried it before, and I'm a little hesitant, but I'm going to do it anyhow. I'm going to eat some corn chips with this Miss Renfro's ghost pepper sauce. Somebody told me ghost pepper is really hot. Well, hey, that might help me with my cold, clear up my sinuses, whatever. It's starting to warm and it's starting to get nicer. Now, You drink a high gravity malt liquor, yeah, maybe you have it dead cold, it's going to have a little lack of flavor and aroma. Then it warms a little bit, and that's going to start to come out, and there's going to be a little bouquet and some nice flavors. But, oh yeah, grain, sweetness, really strong, good flavor, but not harsh at all. But if these beers warm too much, if these beers, just kidding, y'all, I'm not going crazy. If these beers warm too much, then they start to take on a cloying, syrupy, sickly sweet, disgusting aspect. So you don't want to let high gravity lagers warm too much. A little bit. But in that nice range of around 34 to 40 degrees, they're sweet. They're pretty. So as the Beastie Boys might say, she's on it. This is a good beer. I enjoy it. I think Miller did a great job with it. But heck, I think Miller does a great job with everything they produce. As the audience rolled their eyes, hey, I don't care if you roll your eyes. I think Miller does a good job. I'm waiting on the Miller beer that I don't like. I haven't tried one yet. Their quality control standards are incredible. Their consistency is great, and their beers are good. You don't like the style, you're not under any obligation to drink it. But let's look at what Miller puts out. A lot of standard lagers, Miller High Life, Miller Genuine Draft, Red Dog, Miller Lite, etc. Even the strong stuff like Icehouse Edge, okay? And the Steel Reserve 8%. But they also have their craft line, you know, the Leinenkugels, Big Eddie, and all that. So they have a wide array of stuff, and I really have a lot of admiration for them, and I have a lot of admiration for the Icehouse Edge. Such a crisp, clean, refreshing finish. I have a great admiration for it, and I'm going to enjoy drinking the other three. Keep up the great work, Miller, or SAB, whatever. You're doing a great job. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all should join me at, let me retract that. You shouldn't join me, but I would hope that you would join. You know, this is not a command, but I hope you would join me in this malt liquor project, trying different beers, and let me know what you think. I think it's a fun, maybe it's a worthwhile project. I don't know about worthwhile, but it's a fun project. You know, it's harmless if you do it in moderation, whatever, and I always do. We don't want to get out of control with it. I never drink and drive. I drink and take a nap. So, the Malt Liquor Project marches on!